While they're doing their home plate meeting, I'm going to run through the lineup for the Cadott Red Sox. Leading off is number 24, Jack Kine. Number 10, Luke Erickson. Number 15, Jonah Hansen.
Bella, how are you?
Number 18, Sam Feck.
Fine, thank you.
Number 12, Jack Redwine. Number 8, Logan Brzezinski. Number 11, Henry Wilkinson. Number 7, Chad Crone. And number 3, Cole Perberg. Starting pitcher, number 20, Gio Basile. For the Tilden Tigers, they've been asked to be introduced as a team. Starting pitcher, Sam Brasina.
You are looking live at Jack Heckman Field here in beautiful downtown Marshfield for this afternoon's Game 3 of the WBA State Tournament. This game will feature the Cadott Red Sox and the Tilden Tigers. Good afternoon and a hearty La Cheeserita to all the littles out there. Hope you're enjoying our broadcasts of this WBA State Tournament. Started last night at 6 p.m., which saw the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks fall to the Cadott Red Sox 6-5. In the nightcap last night, a 7-inning affair, the Tilden Tigers took it to the Brill Millers 20-4. So that's all these two teams got here for this game. This morning, the La Crescent Cardinals took on the Everest Merchants, and the Merchants went on to win 5-3. And the game you just watched, the River Falls Fightin' Fish took it to the Osseo Merchants 10-2. Those two teams will take on each other at 7:30 tonight. The winner of this game will advance to the championship game tomorrow at noon, and tonight's game at 7:30 will determine the other championship game qualifier. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, the vicar of video, the archbishop of audio, Miss Bella Maurer. Let's look at the defense for the Tigers. Sam Brezina is on the mound this afternoon for the Tigers. Jack Gorman is his battery mate. Jacob Lacey at first. Jake Laquia at second. Adam Kajewski at short. Nolan Byer at third. Lucas Steinmetz in left. Jordan Steinmetz in center. Ben Steinmetz in right. So we got Steinmetz in the outfield, and Cole Zwiefelhofer is the DH for the Tilden Tigers. Leading off things for the Cadott Red Sox, Jack Kane, Luke Erickson, and Jonah Hansen. This game's scheduled for 4:30. It's going to start here at about 5:10. The first pitch at 5:10. Let's check the weather. See what the temp was. The game I did, the second game of the afternoon, it's moved up to 80 degrees. Leadoff hitter Jack Kane, batting from the left side. Facing left-hander Sam Brezina. Semi-final game of this state tournament here in Class A at Marshfield. That pitch high. 2-1 to count. And drew the 5-pitch walk. So Jack Kane, a leadoff walk to start off things for Cadott. Luke Erickson, the center fielder, will step into the box. So many left-handed batters in this tournament. Erickson playing center field this afternoon with Kane at first. Brezina the pitcher for the Tigers. The Siberian Tigers, they talked about themselves when I went down in the dugout. At low for a ball. Called a strike. A new crew of blue, actually in black. Veteran behind the plate, calling balls and strikes, and younger gentlemen on the bases. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 2-0. Thought he called that first one a strike, but apparently not. These two teams know each other very well. Tied for first place in the Chippewa River Baseball League. Popped up, out of play. Lurking in the background is Mike Steinwagner.
Yeah, I'm back here. Ready to take my nap.
Hard act to follow. Was the show good?
Very good. Excellent show. Very
Good.
proud of my daughter.
Good deal. Cleaning off the plate. Hey, friends, make your home elite. Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin specializes in roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, and new home construction. Make your home elite with Elite Exteriors. Stop and see them in Fall Creek. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Outside and make it 3-1. Good stop for Gorman. I'm going to give a tip of the cap to Mike Steinwagner, too, for all the statistics he's provided for me. I got some, but I got a little binder. He got a huge folder. So thank you very much for that. Ground ball. Lacey will get the out at first. That'll be 3 unassisted.
The catcher, Jonah Hansen.
It's almost like a sacrifice in a sense as Kane advances to second. Jonah Hansen, the batter. Jonah catching this afternoon. I'll be checking the YouTube comments page. We had a plethora of people chime in the game that was just concluded. So feel free to chime in and say hello and where you're watching from or who you're rooting for or both or whatever. But keep it on the positive side. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2. One down runner at second. Brezina checks the runner. Checks him again. He comes to the plate. Little flare. It's going to go to left field. Kane rounds third. Throw to the plate, cut off, and he's in there. So an RBI single for Jonah Hansen makes it 1-0 Red Sox. If you're in Boston, you'd say Sox. So a 1-out single, RBI single for Jonah Hansen makes it 1-0. And another left-handed hitter in Sam Feck. Get a chance to come out to the ballpark. Ground ball to short. Kajewski to second. Double play to get out of it. But one run comes in for Cadott as we head to the bottom of the first. You're watching WBA State Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of WBA State Baseball, the tournament here in Marshfield. Joe Anderson, Bella Mauer bringing you this game. Game 3 of 4. Friends Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family, and check out all of their fashions. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique in Fall Creek. And keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. Defensively for Cadott, Gio Basil is the pitcher this afternoon. Jonah Hansen, his battery mate. Sam Feck at first. Jack Kane at second. Cole Perlberg is the shortstop. Chad Crone, the third baseman. The outfield for the Red Sox, Logan Brzezinski in left, Luke Erickson in center, Jack Redwine in right. Henry Wilkinson is the DH this afternoon for the Red Sox. Leading things off for Tilden will be Jordan Steinmetz, Lucas Steinmetz, and Adam Krajewski. And they've turned the lights on as the overcast has gotten a little heavier here. No rain so far. They are talking about rain tonight, but later on, right around 11 or 12 o'clock, and hopefully for Bella's sake, you're not going to be here until midnight again like you were last night. It got a little long in the tooth last night, and my goodness, another left-handed hitter. Mike and I were talking about that last night. There's a boatload of left-handed hitters in this tournament. In the first pitch of ball. Winner of this game will advance to the state championship game, which will be played tomorrow at noon. We'll bring that game for you as well. You'll get a double dose of Mike and I doing play-by-play in color. Bella, are you scheduled to work that? You're going to have to provide provision. 2-0 the count to leadoff hitter Steinmetz. There's Jordan Steinmetz and Lucas Steinmetz. And now 3-0. Right-handed pitcher Gio Basil. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Count now corrected is 2-1. It's now 3-1. No, it's 2-2. Gentleman behind the play calling balls and strikes doesn't really verbalize strikes. You gotta wait for him. And every umpire is different. I do it differently. Mike does it differently when he umpires. So everybody's got his own thing. Fouled off. Count remains 2-2.
When I umpired, they heard me 3 blocks away.
Yeah. Well, when I umpired, I never behind the plate. I never said ball. I'd show strike. You'd hear me say it, and I'd do the hand motion. But for a ball, unless somebody asked me where it missed, I would say. But otherwise, 2-2, and hit him. So Jordan Steinmetz took one for the team. In honesty, it was an off-speed pitch, hit him in the right shoulder. And the Red Sox not sporting any stirrups. Now Lucas Steinmetz will step in here in the bottom of the first. Just started at 5:10, so we're 11 minutes into this game. Final matchup is scheduled for 7:30 tonight. Squares to bunt, inside for a ball.
I see we got our left field bleacher bums out there tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, is it ever Sultan?
Talking about the bleacher creatures out in left field. Maybe we'll get a shot of them eventually. Bunt, good bunt down the first baseline. And he's going to get on. Base hit for Steinmetz. Lucas will let Jordan advance to second. So you got an infield fly situation with number 3 hitter Adam Krajewski, the shortstop.
The only time a pitcher is really charged with an air, he's throwing at me. That's about the only time he's ever.
Whether you're buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. They have a pulse on the local real estate market and can help you with both existing homes and new builds. They can also help you through each step of the process. That's the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. And the lead steal, and now Jordan Steinmetz takes it out of the infield fly situation. Runners now at the corners with nobody out, and a strike to Krajewski. Basil's pitch is outside for a ball. The Red Sox in the navy blue tops with the red letters and numbers and piping, white pants. Tilden in the Minneapolis Moline gold, field gold, white pants, maroon numbers. That pitch low. And Lucas Steinmetz takes second base. So 2 runners in scoring position at second and third with nobody out here in the bottom of the first for Tilden. 1-2 count to Krajewski. The pitch. Foul out of play. Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB are the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC. Another foul off. The game I just did with Ryder, excellent pitching, excellent hitting, excellent fielding. The batters for each team worked the counts and did well. And River Falls went on to win 10-2. Things kind of got off the rails in the 7th inning for Osseo, but they played well through 6. And their pitcher, Mr. Byam, was up in the 140s for pitches. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Full. He can waste one here and load the bases. I think they'll give up a run to get an out or a double play. Time is called. No pitch clock here at this level. Full count to Krajewski, the pitch. Oh, my goodness. And Basel was like, what? From here, it looked like a strike, but remember, I can umpire extremely well sitting on a chair 50 feet away from the plate. So now the bases are juiced with nobody out and Nolan Byer. The big third baseman at bat. Infield is in. And he hits a high fly ball to left field, tracked down by Logan Brzezinski. He makes the catch. The throw will come into third. And an RBI sac fly for Nolan Byer. As Jordan Steinmetz comes in, Lucas Steinmetz timed it just right and got in. Didn't have anybody covering third. He had 2 shortstop and third baseman running to cover third. And Krajewski advances to second. So a sac fly RBI for Nolan Byer. This is Jacob Lacey. Batting from guess where? The left side. Big cut and the miss. Robin Yount, number 19. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Right down the third baseline, right past Crone. That's going to bring in one. They're going to send Krajewski, and he comes in. So a 2 RBI single for Jacob Lacey. And just like that, it's 3-0 Tilden.
The catcher, Jack Gorman.
Tilden brought the bats last night as they easily defeated the Brill Millers 20-4. And these two teams know each other very well. They each tied for first in the Chippewa River Baseball League at 16-4. Jack Gorman, the batter. This is the sixth batter of the inning. Basil's pitch. 2-0. Tough finding the strike zone for Gio. First name is spelled Gio. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. 22 pitches for Mr. Basil. Calls that a strike. 2-2. Two and two, 1 out. Runner at first. Here's the pitch. And strike 3. He'll bring up Jake LaQuia.
Second baseman, Jake.
And we all three got to be on our best behavior because the boss is in the building. Jason Zaleski down there along with his wife, Rachel. Yep.
He took her out for supper or what?
Yeah. They have their dog with them, and they're sitting in the luxury suites down by the third baseline. Jacob Lacey, before Basil went into his motion, took about 5 steps towards second base and then retreated back. They tried to get him to balk. And LaQuia waits the pitch, a long wait, and he'll step off, does Basil. Of all the teams in the Chippewa River Baseball League, 4 advanced to the state tournament either in Class A or Class B. Osseo, Cadott, and Tilden in A, and Whitehall in Class B. 1-2 the count. The pitch. Foul out of play. Toyson Ford congratulates area student athletes on their accomplishments on and off the field. Toyson Ford, your community partner, serving the Chippewa Valley. 1-2 the count. Basil, the pitch. Little flare to right. Shoestring catch for Jack Redwine. You'll get nothing and like it. Good play defensively for the right fielder, but not until 3 runs come in for the Tigers. 1 in the books, 3-0 Tilden. You're watching WBA State Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction. Our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
And we're back here. It's at Jack Hackman Field for WBA State Tournament Baseball. Friends, we want to thank our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and in Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That's Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Joe Anderson, Bella Maurer here in the top of the second. Leading off for Cadott will be Jack Redwine, then Logan Brzezinski and Henry Wilkinson. As the 5:30 freight goes through Marshfield to our behind us to our left. Redwine, another left-handed hitter. My gosh, there's a lot of left-handed hitters in this tournament. You just don't see it that very often. And he fouls that one down the third baseline. HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They've been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. And down on strikes goes Redwine. For the first out, Logan Brzezinski will step in the bat. And don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy makes those cheese curds fresh every day. You can buy them in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Got to check the YouTube page. See who's watching our broadcast. See if anybody's chimed in yet. Holy cats, we got a bunch. Terry Bacon, Gary Lubitsch. Paige M. is rooting for Cadott. Bandit Golf Co. has chimed in. Bandit also corrected me. He said we did not tie for first. Tilden won the North in the final game of the season. I knew there had to be some sort of a tiebreaker or whatever the situation, so thank you for that, Bandit. Get in on the fun. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Observations, corrections, compliments. Compliments are really accepted. Count as 1 and 2 to Logan Brzezinski. Brezina, the left-hander, the pitch. Got him down on strikes, back-to-back Ks for the crafty left-hander. Wilkinson, the batter. Henry, the DH.
The DH, Henry Wilkinson.
This game will determine one of the two teams in the championship game scheduled for noon tomorrow. We will be broadcasting that game as well. One more game after this, Mike Steinwagner will bring it to you. It'll be the Everest Merchants and the River Falls Fightin' Fish. Don't mess with those fish. Everest with a 5-3 victory this morning over La Crescent, and the Fightin' Fish knocked off the Merchants of Osseo 10-2. Game we brought you at 1:30. That last game will begin at approximately 7:30. 2-1 to count to Wilkinson with 2 outs and bases empty. Strike call, 2-2. Lights are on, overcast skies, pleasant temperatures. It's around 80. This game started at 5:10. And he struck out the side and really left pumped up number 16, Brezina. Head to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Tilden. You're watching WBA State Tournament Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of the WBA State Class A Tournament here in Marshfield. Bella Maurer, my producer. I'm Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play for this game. 3-0 Tilden as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Got to give a shout-out to all the Chaparral's crew that is helping make this tournament series responsible. I mean, they've set it all up. It takes a lot of workers to make it happen, Captain. And the Chaps have done a fine job of it. Well, I'm spreading out some kudos to friends. I got to do again to the tech crew at Zaleski Sports. We are unveiling a new broadcast system, and Bella and I are in agreement. We kind of like it. It takes a lot of changes and makes them more compact and more convenient. We had to jump through a lot of hoops over the years as the company learned how to do the broadcasting and the streaming and everything. And right now, big shout out to Trevor Zaleski for really streamlining everything and everybody on the tech crew. All of a sudden, we've gone from kind of being frustrated sometimes to just push a button and everything works. Hopefully, we're knocking on wood on that. Zwiefelhofer, Steinmetz, and Steinmetz. Ben and Jordan due up here in the bottom of the second for Tilden. Ground ball to third. Byer over to first. Long throw. Good snag for Lacey, the first baseman, for the first out. Number 9 hitter Ben Steinmetz.
Right fielder, Ben Steinmetz.
You've got an all Steinmetz outfield for Tilden. Ben, Jordan, and Lucas.
It's just like the Alous many years ago.
Yeah, yep, the Lou family.
Manny, Felipe, and Jesus.
Bandit, thank you very much. Bresina. I hope I said that right. Bresina. Lekwe. Okay. Well, we're going by what the coaches told us. But I do appreciate the corrections. So Jake Lekwe. Nothing is worse than going to your children's or your friend's game or presentation or whatever and don't get their name pronounced correctly. And put out. Good play by the defense.
Top the order was center fielder Jordan Steinmetz.
2 down brings up the top of the order in Jordan Steinmetz. Bresina. Oh. Ann Beaver says it's Bresina. We'll get it. I mean, if Mike Steinwagner can get it, I can get it. Lekwe. 1-1 the count to Jordan Steinmetz, who led off the game being hit by a pitch and scored the first of the 3 runs for Tilden. We're in the bottom of the second, 3-0 Tigers. Two outs, 2-1 count. Brezina. And walked Steinmetz. So Jordan will trot to first base. Again, thanks for the pronunciations. Daniel Petcho, thanks for the kind words. And it is a perfect day to watch the WBA tournament. N. Beaver, thanks for the pronunciation corrections. And Bandit Golf Company, or Bandit Golf Co., thanks for making sure that I did that correctly with Tilden winning the North in the final game of the season. So they were the conference champs. Cadott also had a 16-4 record, but the overall winner was Tilden. Runner goes, throw down the second, not in time. He's going to dig for third. And the aggressive base running for Jordan Steinmetz. We'll put him at third. And Lucas Steinmetz batting from the left side. Where's number 4? Paul Molitor's old number. Strike called. 2-1 the count to Lucas Steinmetz. Jordan Steinmetz now at third with 2 outs. And Brezina with up to 44 pitches now here in the second. That happened to me too. I was a member of the men's choir at UW Platteville and did a show for the school, did a concert for him, and my director forgot my name when he introduced me. Stood there and went, and soloist is going to be... he stood there, looked, kind of couldn't remember. He just he had a mental block, and everybody in the crowd said, "Joe Anderson." So I know what it's like. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Oh, plunked him. Now you got to look out for a delayed double steal. Second hit batter by Brezina here in the game. They're going to have a meeting of minds at the mound. Tell you what, Bella, let's take a time for a commercial break, and we'll be back after this. You're watching WBA Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megashare.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Here. I used to have long... We're on the air. I was just watching Bella stroking her hair, and I said, I miss the days when I could do that. I used to have really long hair, shoulder-length hair, all curly.
I'll tell you, that was a big nightmare.
Don't worry, I do stuff like that. I sing sometimes, too. Hey, shout out to Drew Maroto, who's watching from Mellon, and he wishes they were playing this weekend. He says, go Iron City Miners. That'll bring up Krajewski, who walked and scored a run in the first. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Brazina got the first 2 batters out and then gave up a walk to Jordan Steinmetz and hit Lucas Steinmetz. Runner goes from first. They're going to let him have second. Tilden looking to get some runs here in the second inning. And they're gonna. The Steinmetz has come in. Jordan, now Lucas. RBI single for Krajewski. Actually, a 2 RBI single. And Tilden now leads 5-0 here in the bottom of the second. We do our best to make sure we get the correct pronunciations. We really do. But sometimes you get some unique last names, and we don't get them right, but we do appreciate people correcting us. It's much appreciated. And I think that's all we're going to have from Mr. Brazina. See who they bring in the pitch. We'll pick up that number here in a moment. What's the number, lads? The pitcher. 31? Okay. 31 will come in the pitch, and I will get his number. Get my pictures out.
Out of the bullpen, number 31, Logan Zinsmaster.
Logan Zinsmaster, there we go. Logan Zinsmaster will come in relief of Brazina. To face Nolan Byer. Completing his pitching lineup here. He is responsible, by the way, for Krajewski at first. Is Brazina.
For the Tilden Tigers, third baseman Nolan Byer.
Pitching line for Sam Brazina. An inning and 2/3, 3 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 5 runs, 2 hit batters. And now we have Logan Zinsmaster pitching. Another right-hander for the Red Sox. 2 outs, Nolan Byer the batter, Adam Krajewski at first base. And threw him out at second. Good gun down to the second baseman to end the inning. 2 more come in for the Tigers. They now lead 5-0 as we head to the third. You're watching WBA Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family by friendly and knowledgeable stylists who use only the best hair care products. And shop Plum Street Boutique for business casual and fun fashions to brighten your day. Sizes ranging from extra small to 3XL. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, 2 places you'll love at one easy-to-get-to location in Fall Creek.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set.
Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Okay, we're back, but there's a situation here where Tilden contested the throw out at second base on the caught stealing. But it appears that it has gone for naught as Tilden is coming out to play defense. They're checking to see if there's any challenges. Obviously no video challenges. Bandit Golf Co., you are very, very good on the comments. Thank you. Oh, yeah, my bad. You're right. Put it on the wrong side. That's why I always do my scorebook in pencil. As you make a boo-boo. There we go. Thank you very much, Bandit. Try to improve my performance here. I had already put all my baseball stuff away and was getting ready for football. And then was assigned these great games and dug everything back out and tried to get myself back in a baseball frame of mind. So apologies for that. Umpires are still conferring. Tilden is warmed up and ready to go. But they're determining whether there is a challenge to a call. And this has been going on since we went to commercial. And we're going to keep it as it is, and we're going to move on. There was a contention that the throw out of Krajewski at second base, that he had beat the throw, or the tag was missed, whatever. And after much conferring, they decided to stay with the call of out. Okay, Chad Crone, Cole Perlberg, and Jack Kane due up for Cadott here in the third. Sam Brazina. Well, according to Mike, who knows a lot more about umpiring than I do, he said there was two situations that could have occurred. Ground ball to short. Krajewski. And an E6. We'll put Chad Crone on at first. And if I heard Mike right, there was two things that could have been the determining factor. One was a delayed call to the overslide the base and then was tagged, or was Krajewski not allowed, pushed off the base by the defense. Nevertheless, he's out. We've moved on. We've already got a base runner. And this is Cole Perlberg. The Kaiser Dragon is rooting for the Cadott Red Sox. Throw over to first. Back in time. Oh, 0-1 the count to Perlberg with Crone at first. Sambrosino struck out the side in the second and jumped off the mound. Very pumped up. Young left-hander. Popped up in center field. Jordan Steinmetz. Yes. One down. Brings up the top of the order. And Jack Kane, who walked and scored the run for Cadott in the first.
Top of the order, second baseman, Jack Kane.
Winner of this game will play the winner of the Everest Merchants River Falls Fighting Fish game, which will be played at 7:30 tonight. Championship game tomorrow at noon here on Zaleski Sports. Lefty against lefty. Young Mr. Brezina pitching well here. Has struck out 3, walked 1. Run goes to second, and he is there in time. Crone with a stolen base. Count even at 1-1 to Kane. 35 pitches so far for Brezina. Lanky left-hander. Another freight train cruising through town is another strike called. 2-2 is the count. Cadott has a runner at second and Chad Crone, and 1 out. The pitch. Outside, full count, 3-2. Hey, Zaleski Sports is going to be giving away a small amount of shirts tomorrow. Got to be in person to get them. According to Zaleski Sports Show, it says, "Let's see you in Marshfield Sunday. We will be giving away a small supply of shirts."
I'm still waiting for mine.
Mike is still waiting for his.
I never did get a t-shirt.
I've got 5.
Yeah.
But you got a whole bunch of nicer shirts, too. So
Yeah, but these are my own.
I know, but I didn't get in on the monogramming. So, and a walk. So Cadott has got some cooking here. Infield fly rule in effect now. Runners at first and second with less than 2 outs. As the umpires readjust their positions on the field. And the left-handed hitting Luke Erickson. Big cut and a miss. Flare to left. It's going to drop for a base hit. Here comes Crone, and he slides in. Makes it 5-2. So an RBI single for Luke Erickson. Brings in Crone.
The catcher, Jonah Hansen.
And Kane advances to second base. Now 5-2 with one out. An 0-1 count to Jonah Hansen. Make that 0-2. So 0-2 to Hansen. The pitch. Outside, 1-2. Scoreboard says 2-1. I thought it was 1-2, but we'll see. The only one that it really matters to is the umpire. He knows the official count. The pitch. Popped up in the infield. Krajewski makes the catch. For the second out. Sam Feck will step in. Sam hit into a double play in the first inning. One in, runner at second, 2 outs for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss, strike one. Big first baseman for Cadott. And he steps out. Not sure what he wants. Oh, he wants a little bit of tar, chalk for the, not chalk, rosin. They do pine tar. They use wooden bats at this level, no aluminum. I asked a baseball player once who played a lot, I said, how come they don't use aluminum bats in major leagues? And they said, you want to see how many pitchers will be decapitated? And struck him out. Good job for Brezina. Holy cow. One comes in for Cadott and make it 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the third. You're watching WBA baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Welcome back to WBA State Baseball Tournament action here on Zaleski Sports. Joe Anderson, Bella Mauer bringing you today's game. Got a lot of people chiming in here. Going to give some recognition to people who have made some positive comments. Paige, Bandit Golf Co., N. Beaver, Daniel Petcho, Drew Merado. We'll call him Drew. The Kaiser Dragon. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. We'll give you a little recognition. See who's watching. See where you're watching from. Bottom of the third, Tilden will bring to the plate Nolan Byer, Jacob Lacey, and Jack Gorman. 4, 5, 6 hitters. Logan Zinsmaster came in the bottom of the second. in relief of Gio. And Cadott has been struggling finding the strike zone. Fourth pitch for Zinsmaster. Right hand delivers high for ball 4.
First baseman, Jacob Lacey.
Gio Bazil started for Cadott. Lasted an inning and 2/3, and Zinsmaster's since relieved him when we are in the bottom of the 3rd. Runner at first in Nolan Byer and Jacob Lacey. Behind in the count, 0-1. Strike. Nice crowd on hand this afternoon. One more game scheduled for today, which will take place around 7:30. And hopefully the raindrops will stay away until that game is completed. We do need the rain. Chopper to second, could be 2. Out at 2, safe at 1. So fielder's choice for Jacob Lacey. And Byer out 4-6 for the first out. So the catcher, Jack Gorman, will step in the bat. Number 17. Throw to first. Gets away. And Lacey thinks better of it. You want to be aggressive on the bases, but you don't want to be foolish either. In a close game, I know it's 5-2, but it's easy to pick up a couple runs here and there for Cadott. Don't count them out yet. We're only in the 3rd. Called a strike. Oh, they had a bad thing happen here. I'll tell you in a second. Man dropped the beer carton in the stands.
Don't open those up.
Yeah, gotta wait a while until the fizz works its way back down.
You get a free shower.
1-1 the count. Make it 2-1. Cadott, known as they go by the Red Sox nickname, on Highway 29. Make it 3-1. And we have a large group of people in the left field bleacher creature section setting up there on their lawn chairs and whatnot. We may get a shot after this batter. The pitch. Right up the box, right off. Ouch, off of Zinsmaster. He recovers. Right off his foot. Oofda. Lacey will advance to second, but they're going to check and make sure he's okay. Yeah, he says he's all right. But it was a line shot right up the middle, hit the pitcher's mound and then his foot. Zinsmaster able to recover, pick it up, throw it over to Feck at first base to get the putout. Jake Lacquet, the batter. 1-0 the count. Make it 2-0. Funny thing about names, towards the end of my teaching career, a very common name for both boys and girls was Caden, with about 25 different spellings. Ground ball foul. And if you wrote their name on the board for any reason, I usually did it for positive reasons. If you spelled it wrong, holy buckets. Kaden, Caden, Caiden, Kaiden, Kayden, Kaydin, Kadyn. It went on. Yeah, just numerous spellings. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. He got the corner. 2-2.
Joe, this pitcher from Cadott should be used to this ball diamond.
Why is that, Mike?
He's an all-state pitcher for Eau Claire. He played for the Eau Claire Legion team this last year. He played in state game just 2 weeks ago here.
So Zinsmaster, I've been informed, played here in the Legion tournament a couple weeks ago. Probably one of the games Mike did. And ball 4. He did a fine job of calling games. I did some camera work.
Designated hitter, Cole Ziefelhofer.
So Cole Zwiefelhofer will step in the bat, the designated hitter, 0 for 1. Runners at first, at second with 2 outs. The lower part of the batting order for Tilden, not as productive as the upper part. Pitch outside, and Zinsmaster struggling to find the strike zone. In any tournament, your number one thing you got to have is pitching. And it's got to be consistent. Fouled it off, 1-2. Zwiefelhofer is the DH, number 21. Zinsmaster comes set, and the pitch. Did he go? He did. And down on strikes goes Zwiefelhofer. They threaten but don't score, does Tilden. We head to the 4th. 5-2. Tigers, you're watching WBA Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We've got Cole and Al.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Top of the 4th inning, leading off for Cadott.
For Cadott, the right fielder, Jack Redwine.
Jack Redwine will lead off. Strikeout victim in the 2nd inning when Brazina struck out the side. Red Wine, the number 5 hitter in the lineup, hits a ground ball right back to Brezina over to first base and for the putout. Football will be coming up on Zaleski Sports starting on Thursday night or Thursday afternoon and evening. Small schedule of games, and then we hit the ground running on Friday. What did you say, Mike, 16?
16 games on Friday, 5 on Thursday.
5 on Thursday, 16 on Friday. Chris and I will be in Marathon City covering Loyal Greenwood and Marathon. Mike has got Stratford, right?
At home against Mosinee.
Mosinee will take on Stratford. That's going to be a good game right out of the chute.
Coach at Mosinee.
Pardon?
The new coach at Mosinee.
New coach at Mosinee. Fly ball foul down the right field line. So you get your last fill of baseball this weekend on Zaleski Sports. Christy Hawkinson, she says the family is watching from Bonita Springs, Florida. Go Tigers and Eau Claire North players. So I'll give a shout out to Christy Hawkinson. Looking for more people to give some recognition. And down on strikes goes Brzezinski. And Brezina is pitching a gem here. 1 in the first and 1 in the third. And he struck out 5.
Batting number 4, Cole Beckham.
So number 4, Cole Beckham is batting. Two and 0 to Beckham. Two and 1 now. Beckham batting in the 7th spot. Out of play foul. Just interesting to see where people are watching from. Obviously in the communities that these teams are from and in parts of Wisconsin. And ball 4 for Beckham. Bring up Mr. Crone. I believe. 7, yes. Chad Crone, the batter. Chad is 0 for 1. Reached on an error. Scored the signal run in the 3rd inning to make it 5-2. And he fouls first one off the pole. Holy cow. Ricochet nearly picked off Blue. Hey. Everybody's okay. 0-1 the count. 2 outs. Runner at first.
We have to shake him once in a while.
When everybody's okay, we can chuckle about it, but if somebody gets nicked, then it's not so funny. 1-1 the count to Crone. The pitch, and he fouls that one out of play for strike 2. Mike, did you park in the same spot?
No, I put it in an area that it could get hit.
Oh, okay. He put it in an area where a kid could get. I always try to park by the tree.
No, I got the windshield facing the other way.
That pitch high for a ball. 2-1.
Well, the spot I had was taken when I
2-2 the count. The pitch. Full. So Beckham at first will go on the pitch. Popped up out of play. In the previous game between between Osseo and River Falls, we saw now quite a few batters have 9 or 10 pitch at bats. Just a lot of fouling off. Popped up in the outfield. Center fielder makes the catch. That's Jordan Steinmetz, and the threat is extinguished. We head to the bottom of the fourth, 5-2 Tilden. You're watching WBA baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction. Our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
And we're back here in Marshfield. Joe Anderson along with Bella Maurer, Mike Steinwagner waiting in the wings to bring you the final game of the evening. I'm going to go home and have pizza for supper. Cadott will face here in the bottom of the fourth Ben Steinmetz, Jordan Steinmetz, and Lucas Steinmetz.
For Tilden,
The family Steinmetz. Brewers taking on the Dodgers right now. So far, each team has won a game. So what's going on here? Umpires coming out home plate, and the pitcher's coming out, or the coach is coming out. I think we have an injury. Oh, my goodness. That's not good. Zinsmaster was doing his warm-up pitches, and all of a sudden just said something, he felt something pop or something, and he is no longer on the mound. He's taking himself out of the game. Say again? So Zinsmaster is out.
Okay, he has as many pitches seen once to warm up since it's an injury.
Unless they try to frame it like that, but that guy was on the pen warming up this whole time.
Oh, was he?
So Logan Zinsmaster is out.
Number 16, Jalen Pascal.
So we've got a pitching change for the Red Sox. Number 16, Jalen Pascal. Pitching line for Zinsmaster, an inning and a third, no hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, no runs allowed. So the third pitcher of the game for Cadott comes in Jalen Pascal. And if I'm mispronouncing that, please correct me. Third pitcher of the game here in the fourth inning for our friends from Cadott. Takes his warm-up tosses. Yes, Mike Steinwagner will bring you the last game of the day along with Bella Maurer. That'll be at around 7:30, featuring Everest and River Falls. The winner of that game will advance to the championship game tomorrow at noon. The winner of this game will also advance. Cadott won last night to get to this game 6-5 over Wisconsin Rapids. And Tilden with the big victory over Brill last night, 20-4. La Crescent fell to the Everest Merchants at the 10:30 this morning game, and River Falls knocked off Osseo 10-2. So Everest and River Falls at 7:30, conclusion of this game, final game of the day. And we'll bring you Championship Sunday.
275 for the 50-50.
275 for the 50-50 person, this one.
Big wings fan, so
Lots of moolah in the coolah.
or a wings fan for 20.
And the wind has left us. There was a nice breeze blowing, and now it's become very still, and it's somewhat humid out. As he gets his warm-up tosses in. Zinsmaster was warming up, and then after a pitch, batter is ready to step in the box, and Zinsmaster grabbed his right elbow and called to his coach and the umpire, home plate umpire, and took himself out of the game.
Right fielder, Ben Steinmetz.
So Ben Steinmetz will lead things off here for Tilden. In the bottom of the fourth, they lead 5-2. Looking for more people to chime in on the YouTube page. Got a nice crowd watching. Thank you for tuning in. Pascal, first pitch is a strike. Inside for a ball. These two teams know each other very well, both playing in the Chippewa River Baseball League. Tilden won the title. Cadott in second. Ground ball to short. Perlberg over to first. And got the put out. I'll bring up the top of the order. And Jordan Steinmetz. Are the Steinmetz boys all brothers or cousins or a combination of? If you know, leave a comment on the YouTube page. There's Jordan, Lucas, and Ben Steinmetz, and they all play in the outfield for Tilden. Sun trying to peek through a little bit here through the overcast. Jordan Steinmetz batting from the left side, and that ball squirts through the mitt of Hansen. Not much of a breeze, just a light little wisp. Here's the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. They're all brothers, according to N. Beaver. So that pitch is out of play. Bandit Gulf Coast is all brothers, 4 of them. Drew is the oldest who is not there this tournament. He usually plays short. Well, thanks for the information. Much appreciated. So they are brothers. 4 of them, but 3 of them are playing today. Pascal. The pitch. Ground ball to short. Second. Kane scoops it up. And Feck secures the throw for the putout. 2 up, 2 down.
Left fielder.
Now Lucas Steinmetz. Of the 3 Steinmetz brothers that are playing today, Jordan, Lucas, and Ben, who is the oldest of the 3 in the middle and the youngest? I await your reply on the YouTube page. Here's the pitch. Got a piece of blue. Got a piece of somebody. I don't know if it's maybe the catcher. Foul tipped off. That's what good umpires do. If the catcher gets nicked a little bit, they'll step out and toss the ball or clean the plate, give the catcher a little time to recover. Yeah, they got protective equipment on, but it still stings. Low for a ball. Count even at 1-1 with 2 outs and bases empty. Strike. Nice pitch. Froze him. Nice off speed. Count now even at 2. According to Bandit, Jordan, Lucas, and Ben and the oldest to youngest are playing. Jordan is the oldest, Lucas, then Ben. Sort of like in the batting order where they're positioned. And N. Beaver has chimed in and says, PJ and Jake look... I'm going to make Lockway. There we go. I got that. And Sam and Brendan Brazina are brothers. So all sorts of family connections here. Thank you, Bandit, and thank you, N. Beaver. I like the interaction with our audience. Thank you very much. Enhances the production. 2-2 the count. Did he get him? No, he's going to call it a ball. Much to the chagrin of the Cadott fans. Yeah, they voiced their displeasure. Pascal has pitched well here in relief. 3rd pitcher of the game for Cadott. Delivery. Fouled it off his foot. PJ pitched a 20-4 game last night. Luckway. I've heard Lockway and Luckway. Three and 2. Bases empty. 2 away. Pascal delivers. Fouled off. Another one of these 7 or 8 or 10 pitch at bats. Who can outsmart the other? Will it be the pitcher or the batter? And another foul out of play. A lot of ices for the kids.
And it's gone.
It's in the other ball diamond that's behind us and up there. Brewers?
Yep. 2-0 Brewers.
2-0 the Brewers are leading right now. There's a little flare that's going to drop. Patience pays off for Lucas Steinmetz with a 2-out single. It'd be about an 8 or 9 pitch at bat. That brings up Adam Krajewski.
Shortstop, Adam Krajewski.
Krajewski with a run scored in the first. He walked and had a 2 RBI single in the second. Yeah, Tilden really took it to Brill last night. They couldn't, everything fell into place. Every ball they hit found a spot where the defense wasn't. Ball up the middle, knocked down by Perlberg, and they get the out at second. 4 in the books. 5-2 Tilden. Back after this, you're watching WBA baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Safeguard your personal information and join us for Abbey Bank's free shred day on Wednesday, August 5th from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at any Abbey Bank location. Shred your confidential documents for free, and while you're there, help make a difference. Bring a non-perishable food or hygiene item to support your local food pantry. For full details, head to abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Welcome back, friends. Bella Mauer on production. Joe Anderson here with play-by-play. Jake LaQuea. We will get that name right. Lois Rasmussen has chimed in. It says, grandparents watching from our porch in Audubon, Iowa. Thank you, Zaleski, for making it possible to see our grandsons in action. We tune in often. Well, thank you very much. LaQuea says Bandit. N Beaver says PJ is my grandson, trying to help you get the name right. I'm doing my best to get it right, too. With a name like Anderson, you can't go wrong. High fly ball. Back in the corner. Off the wall. It's going to be extra bases for Perlberg. A double. Nice way to start off the fifth for Cadott. A few more feet and he would have been rounding all the bases. So a leadoff double for the shortstop. Jack Kane will come to bat here for Cadott. A walk, a run scored in the first, and a walk in the third. Kane the batter. Ground ball to first. Lacey will take it himself. Perlberg will go to third. My family has some interesting last name issues too. My great-grandmother was married to a gentleman named Twoit, her second husband. Tvedt, and it was pronounced Twoit. Norwegian name. And we had relatives pronounced Furland, F-O with the umlaut above it, R-L-A-N-D. And the United States Postal Service thought that was too tough of a name to get right, so they changed it from Furland to Thompson. So I get you, I understand. 2-0 to Erickson. Luke Erickson hits a ground ball to first. He's going to hold the runner at looking back at third. And Erickson grounds out. Good play by Lacey. Back-to-back putouts for the first baseman. Perlberg had the hold.
Catcher, Jonah Hansen.
And Jonah Hansen, 1 for 2 with an RBI. A run for Cadott in the first and 1 in the third, and that's all she's written so far for the Red Sox. Brazina pitching well here for Tilden, the young lanky left-hander. And a fly ball to center. Steinmetz centers it up. And after a leadoff double, 3 straight putouts for the defense for Tilden, we head to the bottom of the 5th. 5-2 Tigers. You're watching WBA Baseball on Zaleski Sports. All righty, we're back here in Marshfield for the WBA State Tournament. Semifinal game here between Cadott and Tilden. Joe Anderson, Bella Mauer bringing you this action. One more game after this. Bella will stay, and Mike Steinwegner will hop back in the chair and bring you play-by-play of Everest and River Falls. That game scheduled to start at 7:30. Speaking of, we're having some issues with correct pronunciation. Some people are saying one way, some are other. We do appreciate the input, but it just kind of makes me think of, I talked about my family and some of the pronunciations of the last names. Same way with the way of communities in Wisconsin. Gillett. Most people think it's Gillette, and it's Gillett. And the city around Milwaukee, one of the suburbs, Berlin. People are used to saying Berlin. It's actually pronounced Berlin. And the one that always makes me shake my head because I grew up in the area, Bangor. It's not Bangor, it's Bangor. Bangor. So everybody's got a different thing, so we understand. But thanks for the input. We do appreciate it. All righty. Bottom of 5. Nolan Byer, Jacob Lacey, and Jack Gorman due up for Tilden, and first pitch fouled back for strike 1. I'll tell you, the Marshfield Chaparrals have done an outstanding job of hosting this event, so tip of the cap to them. Luke Wirtz, the manager for the Chaps. Ooh, swung out of his socks on that one. Getting some raspberries from the crowd. Byer, a sac fly RBI, and a walk. We're in the Sox, like it. Here's the pitch. Chopper, high one. And it bounces away from Perlberg. Took a funky bounce, and it's a base hit for Byer. That's usually something you see on an artificial turf surface and not on grass, but it just hit the lip of the infield just right on the bounce and scored it, just bounced kittywampus away from Cole Perlberg, the shortstop. So Jacob Lacey will step in the bat. Jacob with a single and a fielder's choice. He squares the bunt. Good bunt down the first baseline, but it's going to go foul. Jack Gorman on deck. Jacob Lacey with the 0-1 count, and Nolan Byer at first. Winner of this game will advance to the championship game tomorrow here in Marshfield at noon, high noon start. The pitch, he squares the bunt, pulls it back high for ball one. These two teams played last night. And Everest and River Falls due up next played this morning and early afternoon, so they're playing two today. Squares the bunt again, shows bunt, pulls it back high for ball two. That was the 21st pitch for Jalen Pascal. Popped up. Perlberg, the shortstop, calls everybody off and makes the catch for out number one. We'll bring up Jack Gorman.
Catcher, Jack Gorman.
Jack 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. He's the one that bounced it off of Pascal's foot in the third. Actually, not Pascal, but after Zinsmaster off his foot. Pascal came in the fourth. Strike called. 0-2. Got to check my comments page here. One out, one on. 0-2 count to Gorman. And thought it was a strike. Pascal was all ready to walk off and whatnot, and home plate umpire said, nope, ball. One-two pitch. Little number, could be two. Out at two. Safe at one, overthrow. And you better dig it back to first there, young man. So Gorman gets a fielder's choice and is at first. Byer wiped out at second, 4-6.
Second baseman, Jake.
For the second out. Checking the comments page. And Beaver says, PJ is my grandson, trying to help you get it right. We did that one. It's not LaQuaya. It's a tricky one. That's correct. Nicole Wilson, best of luck to Jack Klein and the Cadott Red Sox from the Wilsons. They're watching from Barnes, Wisconsin. And Zaleski Sports has said, hi, Nicole. And user IM6NV4MT6X. Steinmetz brothers, Jordan, Lucas, and Ben. Drew is the oldest. Jordan plays professional hockey in Idaho. Cool. The things you learn from people who view, and we've got a great group of viewers. Thank you. We've got a great group of sponsors, too. The reads that I do for you for the businesses and the ads you see provide these games to you free to watch on YouTube. So if you get a chance, patronize these companies. There are a lot of small businesses. 2-0 the count. Make it 3-0. LaQuea thought he had a walk, and he didn't. Two outs, 3-1 count. LaQuea rifles one in the center. Tilden's got something going here. So Jake with a single. It'll bring up Zwiefelhofer. So Zwiefelhofer, the batter with 2 outs, 2 on. At the end of this at bat, when we come back, we'll go over everybody in the comments. High fly ball to right. Redwine makes the catch to put out the thread. Zwiefelhofer flies out to right to end the 5th. We head to the 6th. 5-2 Tilden. You're watching WBA baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction. Our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of the WBA State Baseball Tournament. Here from beautiful Jack Hackman Field in downtown Marshfield, Wisconsin. Joe Anderson, Bella Maurer bringing you this semifinal game between Cadott and Tilden. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Cadott will bring to the plate Sam Feck, Jack Redwine, and Logan Brzezinski. Through 5 innings, Sam Brzezina for Tilden allowed 2 runs, 3 hits, is struck out 5, and walked 2. The left-hander starts him out. First pitch foul. It's going to be out of play. Good hustle by Byer at third. Shout-outs to Page, Bandit Golf Co., N. Beaver, Daniel Petcho, Drew Merirato, the Kaiser Dragon, Christy Hawkinson, Lois Rasmussen, Nicole Wilson, and user IM6. Looking for more people to chime in, give you a little recognition. Tell us where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. 1-1 the count. Golf's one to the shortstop. Kajewski. No, too low a throw. It's going to be an E6. As Mr. Feck will reach first base. Low throw. Good game here so far. We're in the 6th. And Redwine, the batter. Jack on the afternoon. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Pops out of Gorman's glove, but no advance of the runner. Colin Strife says, go Caleb Moss and the Tilden Tigers. Colin is watching from Elk Mound, one of the teams that we cover in Zaleski Sports for football. Dan Lau doing some work with them on Hard Knocks this year. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 2, or ball 1. 1-1 the count. Two teams here battling it to advance to the championship game tomorrow at noon. Snap thrower to first, back in time. The pitch. Foul. Bella has brought her grapes for sustenance. Mike had a sub behind us. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Redwine. Sixth strikeout of the game for Brazina. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, correct. Brzezinski, the batter. Logan, the left fielder, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. Brazina has really throttled the bats for Cadott today. Out of play. Well, you could do what I have at my house, have 2 TVs going at the same time, one on this game and one on the Brewer game. Inside for a strike. As the game goes on, the fans get a little bit more chippier with the balls and strikes. 0-2 the count. Brzezinski hits a ground ball to short. E6. Majewski had it and bounced away from him. So 2 errors for at short in this inning have put 2 on for Cadott. And Tilden types are going to have a meeting in the mound. Number 4. Is that Beckham? Yeah. So Cole Beckham, the batter.
For the Red Sox, Cole Beckham.
Mike, can you sub out the DH for another batter?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So if I understand correctly, I just talked to Mike. He knows pretty much everything about baseball. Cole Beckham came to bat in the 4th inning for the DH, Henry Wilkinson.
And he would become the DH.
And he would become the DH.
They don't have a re-entry rule.
Okay.
Luke. What did it hit? My car?
So long as it doesn't hit the Zaleski mobile, I'm good.
You have a re-entry. Okay.
0-1.
Okay.
Make that 0-2 to Beckham.
Once you got to the state, you didn't have the re-entry.
We added it because teams were having trouble, like, guys being eligible.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Making an appearance at a game with re-entry, they got that back.
Okay. Sure.
Fouls that one out of play. Bend it like Beckham, the soccer player. Well, the group of cars over by the shoe factory on the fence beyond has gotten smaller, but there's still a pretty good crew out there. We'll get a shot at that eventually. That's a pretty pretty positive spot to sit. We'll get one of those in a couple minutes. 0-2 the count to Beckham. The pitch. Squirts away, and the runners move up 90 feet. One of the few times Jack Gorham hasn't squeezed a pitch. Squirted out of the glove. Tying run at the plate here. High for a ball 2. Brazina up to 82 pitches here in the 6th inning. Two-two pitch. Now full, 3-2. Fouled off. And down on strikes goes Beckham. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Brazina.
Third baseman, Chad Crone.
Crone the batter, 0 for 2. Reached on an error and scored the 2nd run in the 3rd inning for Cadott. And that pitch gets away from the catcher. And in comes run number 3 for Cadott. So now it's 5-3. Brazina's pitch. Strike. 1-2. The pitch.
They do have sour cream and onion.
2-2 pitch. 3-2. Logan Brzezinski will go on contact. With 2 outs. Full count. Here's the pitch. Out of play, foul. The drama continues. The pitch. Golf to left field. Steinmetz makes the catch. Lucas, nice job for Lucas Steinmetz to end the threat. Well, they score another one here in the 6th to make it 5-3. Head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching WBA state tournament action on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake. A half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Jack Hackman Field here in beautiful downtown Marshfield. Old shoe factory to the left and left field. Houses in left center all the way through right field. Get a shot of the people sitting up on the up in the berm there by the shoe factory. Bleacher creatures. We head to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 5-3 Tilden. And the Tigers will bring up to the plate Ben Steinmetz, Jordan Steinmetz, and Lucas Steinmetz, the brothers. Youngest, oldest, and middle. Pascal pitching for Cadott. First pitch is high and tight for ball one. Pascal came in the fourth inning. Third pitcher of the game for the Red Sox. And pitch high for ball two. Got a lot of people watching on the network. Thanks for tuning in. Encourage other people to tune in tonight. A lot of good comments coming in. A lot of good suggestions. A lot of corrections. Positive comments are always welcomed. Called a strike. Count now 3-1. To the youngest of the brothers Steinmetz, Ben. Here's the pitch. Flare to right field, but foul. One of the things that I always appreciate is that two things. One, when you chime in, I know you're watching, or we know you're watching. The second of all, when you make a correction, it means you're paying attention. So I'm much appreciated for that, ladies and gentlemen. 3-2. The pitch. Outfield base hit. Thought about digging for two. Redwine tracks it down. So Ben Steinmetz gets his first base hit of the game. Tilden led 3-1 after one and 5-1 after two. Cadott with a run in the top of the third and one in the top of the sixth has made it now 5-3. And now Jordan Steinmetz, the batter. Hit by a pitch, walked in a ground out, but scored 2 runs in the contest. Throw back to first. Safe. Squared the bunt, pulled it back, but called a strike. Jordan Steinmetz kind of shakes his head and like, yeah, okay.
It's gone, Contreras.
Brewers leading 4-1.
Yep, Contreras, 2-run shot.
Contreras just hit a 2-run homer. What inning are they in, Michael?
They are in the top of the fourth.
Top of the fourth inning. Good bunt. Crone will go to first. So good sack bunt for Jordan Steinmetz. Bring up Lucas Steinmetz, the middle child of the three playing today.
Lucas Steinmetz.
So Ben Steinmetz, the youngest one, is at second base. The oldest of the lads playing today just sack bunted him over to second, and now the middle brother playing today, Lucas, at bat. Lucas with a single, hit by pitch, and a single, and 2 runs scored. Ball 1 from Pascal. The pitch. Inside. Called a strike. Nice crowd on hand. What do you think? A couple of thousand in attendance right now? A couple of thousand? How many? Still got room for people. 1-2 the count to Lucas Steinmetz. And they rung him up, much to his dismay. For the second out. Ooh. He was not a happy camper with that call. Brings up Adam Krajewski. So Krajewski with a walk, a single, and a fielder's choice. Scored a run in the first. Had a 2 RBI single in the second. That was a high and tight fastball. Right to the shortstop. Perlberg. Feck. Put out. So they threaten, but again, do not score. As we head to the 7th, 5-3 Tilden. You're watching WBA Baseball State Tournament action on Zaleski Sports.
To answer this question, go down to the beer tent. Who was the 1993 WBA Burt Eckern Memorial Offensive MVP? And to give you a little hint, he played for the Abbotsford Merchants.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family by friendly and knowledgeable stylists who use only the best hair care products. And shop Plum Street Boutique for business casual and fun fashions to brighten your day. Sizes ranging from extra small to 3XL. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, 2 places you'll love at one easy-to-get-to location in Fall Creek.
Welcome back, friends. Head to the 7th inning, 5-3. Bella Maurer doing her usual expert production work. Joe Anderson here doing okay. Bringing you play-by-play. Whoa. Now the wind starts to pick up.
To answer our trivia question was
Thank you.
Jim Krieger, right here from Marshfield. In fact, he's sitting down on the first baseline down there. Jim, stand up, wave your hand.
So Jim Krieger getting a round of applause. He was part of the trivia question. Finishing up my bookwork here. 1 hit, no errors. 1 left. 1 hit, no walks. All righty.
Shortstop, Cole Perlberg.
Perlberg will lead things off for Cadott here in the 7th inning. Number 9 hitter in the lineup. 1 for 2. Had a leadoff double in the 5th and got advanced to 3rd, and that was all she wrote. Cadott has had their chances, just haven't been able to scrape over more than 3 runs so far. Still looking for people to chime in and leave a positive comment or say where they're watching from. Nice audience that has tuned in to this matchup. Everest and River Falls after this. It'll be in another new stream. So we will sign off at this one at the conclusion of the game. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 3-0. I believe we have a new pitcher. I will pick that up. Fouled off. The new pitcher's number 99. We'll check that out for Tilden. Number 99 is Caleb Moss. And Moss issues a walk here in the 7th inning to Perlberg. So a leadoff walk for Cole Perlberg brings up Jack Kane, the leadoff hitter. Jack on the afternoon, walk, ground out. Ball gets away. Perlberg to second. Pitching line for Sam Brazina. 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 walks, 7 Ks. 3 runs came in. Is that Mom? Hi, Mom. We're saying hello, Mom, to Mrs. Bauer, or Mrs. Mauer, pardon me. 2-1 count to Kane. Caleb Moss here in relief in the 7th inning for Tilden. Got that strike over, so now it's full count 3-2. 3-2, that is. Brazina threw a great game, only giving up 3 runs through 6. Golfs at the second base. McQuay over to first for the putout. Luke Erickson, the batter. Luke, ground out, single, ground out. And 2 ground outs have been to Lacey at first. Thank you, Jim Shizik. I appreciate the comment. Much appreciated. Beryl is watching from River Falls, waiting for the next game. And Beryl says, go Fish. That should be a good game. Nothing but good games today. Popped up out of play. Much appreciated, Jim Shizik. Much appreciated. Thank you. Count is 1-1 to Luke Erickson. Runner at third in Perlberg. Tilden with their second left-hander on the hill. Caleb Moss sports number 99 on his jersey. Defense straight away for the left-handed hitting Erickson. And Moss struggling to find the strike zone. 3-1 count. Make that 2-2. Base hit right field. That's going to bring in a run. 5-4. So an RBI single for Luke Erickson. Brings in Cole Perlberg with the fourth run of the game for the Red Sox. And we can tell you with certainty that the next game will not be starting at 7:30. So we are in the top of the seventh. And what is now a 5-4 game. Moss continues to struggle here in relief. Facing his fourth batter. The pitch. Fly ball in the infield. The shortstop calls for it. Makes the catch. Nice job by Kajewski. He'll bring up Sam Feck. Sam Feck grounded out, struck out, reached on an error, and scored the third run for the Red Sox in the sixth inning. Moss comes set, checks the runner. Runner goes to second. Throw down the 2, and he's in there in plenty of time. So Erickson takes second base. And the tying run is in scoring position for Cadott. Popped up, playable. Who's going to get it? The catcher. No. Calls for it and makes the catch. Nice job for Jack Gorman to end the threat. Seventh inning stretch time. Quite a game we got. 5-4 Tilden. You're watching WBA State Baseball Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megashare.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
If you want
And we're back here in Marshfield, 7th inning stretch time. Bella's mother really loves her. She brought her lasagna. I'm going to get pizza when I get home. Oh, well, we tease Bella. She's a good person. Does a great job on production. All right, bottom of the 7th inning for Tilden. Nolan Byer, Jacob Lacey, and Jack Gorman, the 4, 5, 6 hitters in the lineup. Jalen Pascal came in the 4th inning for injured Logan Zinsmeyer. Zinsmeyer did his warm-up tosses and grasped his right elbow, his throwing elbow, and checked himself out of the game. And Byer with a big swing and a miss there, 0-1. Winner advances to the championship game tomorrow at noon, right here on Zaleski Sports. Strike 2. Byer kind of looking questioningly, but got to hand it to Mr. Byer. He's wearing the socks. I'm a traditionalist. And down on strikes, drop third strike. They'll toss it down the first for the putout. That's recorded as a strikeout and 2 to 3 putout. They'll bring up Jacob Lacey. Jacob on the afternoon, a single, a fielder's choice, and a pop up to short. Barrel's waiting for the Fighting Fish to play. They're going to probably be playing about 8:30, 8:45, kind of trying to figure it out. They're not going to be playing at 7:30 as we are in the bottom of the 7th. And after the conclusion of this game, there's usually about a half-an-hour break. They need to redo the field, the infield lines and drag, and popped up out of play. So I'm just guessing at least 8:45. We've got a good probably 45 minutes yet here, if not at least a half an hour. And just the way baseball goes. The only game where the defense has the ball. Ground ball to second. Kane over the Feck for the putout. 2 down. Jack Gorman 0 for 3. A K, a ground out, and a fielder's choice. From Mike's plethora of stats, the Chippewa River Baseball League All-League team, Logan Brzezinski, Jack Redwine, and Nolan Matson, Jack Redwine and Logan Brzezinski of Cadott, along with Jack Klein, All-League. P.J. Lakoya from Tilden. Nolan Byer from Tilden. Jack Klein from Cadott and Jack Gorman from Tilden, all league, either first team or honorable mention. 0-2 to Gorman, and struck him out. And Pascal with a yeah. We're through 7. It's 5-4. Back after this, you're watching WBA Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Way to short. What are the other moves? Yeah, we're good. I misread the number. We have a pitching change for Tilden. It's going to be Adam Kajewski when he will move from short to the hill. Third pitcher of the game for
number 11, Adam Kajewski.
So Kajewski will come in to pitch. So Krajewski in the pitch. LaQuay has moved from second to shortstop. And Redwine will lead things off here in the top of the 8th for Cadott. We'll try to pick up some of the other defensive changes of note. And a line shot caught by LaQuay. One up, one down. Redwine flies out. Jack Kine.
Miz just struck out Otani with the bases loaded.
Ooh.
On 3 pitches.
Mizorowski is throwing BBs tonight against the Dodgers. Sorry, Nicole, I'll get it right. And another ground out as Brzezinski grounds out. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, bases empty for Cole Beckham. Beckham now in the DH spot for Henry Wilkinson. He started batting in the 4th inning. Krajewski throwing heat here in relief. Held up.
And then he struck out Freeman with the bases loaded.
Fly ball, right center field. And the catch is made. 3 up, 3 down. Cadott had the momentum, but just couldn't take call. Couldn't grab it here in the 8th. They go down 1, 2, 3. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 5-4. Tilden, you're watching WBA baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
And Nicole, I should have known better. I even have his name pronounced correctly in my scorebook, and I mispronounced it on the sheet that Mike gave me. So, Jack Kane, second baseman. According to Zaleski Sports Show, they say River Falls versus Everest will begin on a new stream approximately 15 minutes after the final out of this matchup. Bottom of the 8th. Tilden hanging on to a 5-4 lead. Joe Anderson, Bella Maurer bringing you this matchup. Bella will stay for the Everest River Falls game and work with Mike the Master Steinwagner. LaQuay will lead off here for Tilden here in the bottom of the 8th. Pascal has done a great job pitching, the third pitcher for Cadott. He's not allowed a run. Tilden has not scored a run since the bottom of the 2nd when they led 5-1. And since then, Cadott has scored a run in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th, and 1 in the 7th. Ground ball. And couldn't be handled by Kane. So an E4 will put LaQuay on
the DH, Cole.
First base. Cole Zwiefelhofer.
Zwiefelhofer.
One on, nobody out. Good bunt, chops it high, stays fair, and nobody can field it. Who do you give the air to, Mike, or is it a base hit?
Is it a bunt?
Yes.
And tough play. Base hit.
Base hit it is for Zwiefelhofer.
Right fielder, Ben Steinmetz.
Ben Steinmetz will now step in with nobody out and runners at first and second. Tilden would definitely like to scrap up a run here if they could. They've been held scoreless since the 2nd. And they've got 2 on in scoring position with nobody out. Clinging to a 5-4 lead against Cadott. The pitch. Squared to bunt. And it's high for ball 1. Whoa, that was high and tight. Now 2-0. Pascal making sure he keeps that pitch in high and tight. He's going to make him work for that bunt. He's going to square to bunt. And they call it ball 3. He did not offer. Infield fly rule in effect with runners less than 2 out and runners at first and second. 3-0 count to Ben Steinmetz. He scores the bunt, and then ball 4. Bases loaded, nobody out for Tilden, and the top of the order comes up in the form of Jordan Steinmetz. And Jordan Steinmetz hit by a pitch, a walk, a ground out, and a sac bunt. And they're going to have a meeting of minds on the mound. And while they do, let's take a break here, and we'll come back after this. You're watching WBA Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We're going to do the 50-50 draw.
Welcome back with the aroma of freshly made lasagna in the booth. Joe Anderson, Bella Maurer, Mike Steinwagner in the wings waiting to do his game at the conclusion of this one. Cadott with a meeting of minds on the mound. Bases loaded for Tilden. Nobody out. Infield fly rule in effect. LaQuay reached on an error. Zwiefelhofer a base hit. And a walk to Ben Steinmetz brings Jordan Steinmetz to the plate. With a chance to blow this open here. Give some insurance runs for Tilden. And first pitch hit foul. Cadott is going to do their best to shut down Tilden. We'll see what happens and who's going to make it happen. Steinmetz back in. Swings the bat from the left side. Pascal, the right-hander from the stretch, comes set. Checks the runner at third. Checks the runner at second. Comes to the plate, pitches outside for ball 2.
On the 50-50 from Asio.
And the 50-50 pot winner is from Asio. Good for them. 1-1 the count. The pitch. Popped up in the outfield. Caught by Brzezinski. Logan, the left fielder. That was a big out for Cadott.
Left fielder, Lucas Steinmetz.
Lucas Steinmetz. Single, hit by pitch, single, strikeout. Cadott trying to hold serve here with bases loaded and 1 out. Infield fly rule still in effect. And Jalen Pascal, the pitcher for the Red Sox. He comes set, checks runners. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Big moment of the game right here. Infield is in. Ground ball, they're coming home. Inside corner for strike 1. Count even at 1-1. The drama continues. Pascal checks the runners. Comes to the plate. Chopper, they're going to go home. Get the force out at home. A big out for the Red Sox, as LaQuay is forced out 3-2 at home for the second out. Zwiefelhofer at third, Steinmetz at second, Lucas Steinmetz at first, and Adam Krajewski. He walk, single, fielder's choice, ground out. Strike 1. Pascal has really come up to the task here. Can he get this third out? Pascal, the pitch. Ripped foul down the left field line. Just ahead of that pitch. Man, you straighten it out a little bit more, and 2 runs would have came in. There's 2 outs. Everybody's running on contact. Oh, and 2 the count to Adam Krajewski. Steps in the bat. Jalen Pascal puts his foot on the rubber. Goes into a stride. Little bend. Checks the sign. Krajewski awaits the pitch. Pascal comes set. The pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Tried to get him to fish. Didn't do it. Krajewski trying to get a run to score for Tilden since the second inning. Been held scoreless. 1-2 the count. Pascal, the pitch. Struck him out. What a performance by Jalen Pascal. Bases loaded, nobody out. Got out of the jam and held Tilden scoreless. My goodness. What a job for that young man. We head to the 9th, 5-4 Tilden. Back after these messages, you're watching WBA Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Safeguard your personal information and join us for Abbey Bank's free shred day on Wednesday, August 5th from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at any Abbey Bank location. Shred your confidential documents for free, and while you're there, help make a difference. Bring a non-perishable food or hygiene item to support your local food pantry. For full details, head to abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
It all comes down to the 9th inning. Tilden clinging to a 5-4 lead. They led 5-1 after 2. And Cadott has refused to give up. They've scored 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. And got themselves out of a huge jam. Jalen Pascal. What a pitching performance in the bottom of the 8th. And it got bases loaded, nobody out. And not one run scored for Tilden. All righty. It's going to be Chad Crone batting along with Cole Perlberg and Jack Kane, the 8-9-1 hitters for Cadott. And called a strike 1, much to the chagrin of the Cadott fans. Ground ball to short. LaQuay. And it's going to be a base hit for Crone. So the tying run is at first base. The tension mounts. Cole Perlberg. 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored in the 7th. Crone at first, Perlberg the batter. Krajewski, third pitcher of the game for Tilden. He squares the bunt. Call the ball. Cadott down to their last 3 outs. Trailing by 1 here in the top of the 9th. He scores the bunt, bunts it foul back against the screen. 2-2 A lost art, bunting. You want to push that ball down the first base side. If you can. Krajewski comes set, checks the runner at first, goes to the plate, squares the bunt. Ball bounces. Gorman can't track it down. In the tying run now in scoring position at second base. The tension builds more and more every pitch. Carey 70-72. She's rooting for the Red Sox. 2-1 to count. Bunt, foul. What a game. Cadott, trailing 5-1, has just kept chipping away and shutting down the Tilden bats. Winner goes to the championship game tomorrow at noon. Tried to frame that, but couldn't. Krajewski now 3-2 to Perlberg. Cole Perlberg waits the pitch. Tying run at second. Here it is. High fly ball up in the air. LeQuay at shortstop will make the catch for the first out. Big out right there. That'll bring up the top of the order and Jack Kane, the second baseman, Gold Glove winner in the Chippewa River Baseball League. Mr. Kane, a walk, a ground out, and a ground out. And ball one. Adam Krajewski looking to shut down the Cadott bats for his team to advance. Cadott looking to tie or take the lead here in the ninth. Foul back. This game started at 5:10. And it was 80 degrees. Here's the pitch. Foul out of play behind us. We almost had one bounce here into the press box of the other game. Yeah, Ryder didn't think that could happen, and it just was a little short. Bounces. He bounced the pitch, Krajewski. And the tying run now 90 feet away. Crone advances to third. My goodness. 2-2 the count. Ay, 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 ay. Jack Kane. The pitch from Krajewski rips a base hit to right field. We're tied at 5. What a clutch hit for Jack Kane. RBI single to tie it here in the ninth. And the Cadott fans in full throat. Now Luke Erickson. Ground out, RBI single in the third, ground out, RBI single in the seventh. One away, one on at first. Krajewski's finding it hard to find the strike zone here. Falls behind 1-0. Runner goes. Throw down the seconds high. He's in there. Go ahead. Run is in scoring position at second base, and Jack Kane Kane with a huge RBI single down the right field line to tie this game at 5. And represents the go-ahead run here in the top of the 9th. Erickson takes ball 2. Ball 3, that is. Krajewski checks the runner at second. Comes set. The pitch. High for ball 4. And now runners at first and second with 1 out. Infield fly rule in effect. Jonah Hansen. Single, pop up, fly out, pop up. And Tilden's going to talk things over here. We'll keep it here. See if we have a pitching change or what we're going to do.
No, the home team has to.
So they have a meeting of minds at the mound. And everybody knows what's going on. They're all on the same page. Jonah Hansen with the go-ahead run in scoring position in second base in the form of Jack Kane, who tied this game with an RBI single down the right field line that brought in Chad Crone. And Cadott looking to take their first lead of the game here in the 9th. Erickson awaits the pitch. It's inside for ball 1. Krajewski, the right-hander in relief of Moss and Brazina. The pitch popped up out of play over our heads. You could just feel the tension in the air. We know for sure we're going to go to the bottom of the 9th, as we are now tied at 5. Here's the pitch. Inside. Good stop for Jack Gorman. Gold Glove winner for the Chippewa River Baseball League. Jack Gorman, the catcher for Tilden. 2-1 the count to Hansen. Make that 3-1. If you're not on the edge of your seat, you're not watching the game. Krajewski steps on the pitcher's plate. Checks the runner, comes set. And the pitch. Popped up. Gorman's going to try to make a play on it. And he's going to not get it as it's well into the stands. All I can think of is that song, Under Pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Three and 2 the count to Jonah Hansen. Krajewski, the pitcher, comes set, delivers, and walked him. Krajewski wanted the strike, didn't get it. So now the go-ahead run, 90 feet away for Cadott. Sam Feck can really break this open with a base hit. And the defense is going to talk a little bit. We've got the catcher and the pitcher talking. The infield is talking. Everybody's chatting. 5-5 here in the top of the 9th. And they're going to bring in a new pitcher, number 14. So Tilden will bring in a new pitcher. LaQuay. So LaQuay in the pitch to Feck. Bases loaded, 1 out. Tied at 5. So Krajewski, his pitching line. An inning in the third. 1 run.
On the mound for the Tilden Tigers, Jake LaQuia.
Yeah, he finished with actually 98 pitches. Struck out only 6.
Walk 2.
For the Red Sox,
Struck out none. So LaQuay will pitch now in the top of the 9th with the score tied at 5, bases loaded, 1 out. And Sam Feck, the batter.
That's not unbelievable.
1-0. Go ahead run at third. Ground ball to second. They're going to throw home. And he's safe! Gorman didn't secure the catch. Tilden's going to come out and talk it over. Oh, boy. He dropped the take, the throw. The ball was hit to second base. The second baseman fielded it, threw it home to get the force out to catcher Jack Gorman. Gorman had his foot on the base on home plate. Now, did he have the ball long enough in his glove to secure the out? That's a judgment call because the ball squirted out of Gorman's glove. There was no collision. Did he have it long enough to get the force out? Umpires are going to confer. And they're going to call him out. Oh, my. We stay tied at 5, and now the Cadott manager is going to talk to the home plate umpire. It's getting interesting, kids. Oy, 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 oy. Two outs, bases still loaded. Umpires have had some pretty stressful calls in this game. Now 2 away, bases loaded. Go-ahead run for Cadott at third. LaQuay the pitcher. Strike 1. After a consultation, it was determined that Jack Kane was out, forced out at home. And Redwine, the batter, now behind 0-2. This game has been wild. Both teams not wanting to see their season end. 0-2 the pitch. Fly ball. Could be trouble. And a tremendous catch by Lucas Steinmetz. Will we have extras, or will Tilden come up with the winning run in the bottom of the ninth? Stay tuned. You're watching WBA Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
For the Tigers, third baseman, Nolan Byer.
So Nolan Byer will lead things off here in the bottom of the ninth. Tied at 5. Dramatic moments the last couple of innings. Byer, the number 4 hitter. Oh for 4, and that first pitch bounced. Will it be Tilden winning here in the bottom of the ninth, or will Cadott force extra innings? They had a lot of drama going on in the ninth inning in the top to tie the score, but they had bases loaded. And brought in the tying run. There was a close play at home, and they had an overrule and called the runner out at home. And that pitch inside, 2-1 to Byer. Dolan sporting those high socks. Number 20 on his back. Looking for his first hit of the game. Little cue ball shot. Pascal threw it over his head. Rushed the throw. E1. In the winning run now on first base. Will they do a pinch runner or not? I'm not sure if Mr. Byer is that fleet of foot. Rather solid young man. Not a lot of speed. Jacob Lacey, a single, a fielder's choice, a pop-up and a ground out. That single in the first was a 2 RBI single. Tilden looking to score their first run since the second inning. And the ball squirts away from Hansen, in the winning run now in scoring position on the wild pitch. Now, will Cadott just give him a pass, or will they continue to pitch to him? And they're going to continue to pitch to him. 1-0 the count to Jacob Lacey. An error and a wild pitch for Pascal here in the bottom of the ninth. Bunt down the first baseline and muffed. An E3. And the winning run 90 feet away for Tilden. And are they going to load the bases here, give a free pass? And they're going to come in and talk as Jack Gorman, the umpire, has called for both managers to come out and have a chat. We're not sure what it's about. And the umpires are going to come in as well. And I'm not sure what the situation is. We shall await. The winning run for Tilden is at third base. And Nolan Byer. Byer reached on an error, advanced on a wild pitch, and went to third. As Jacob Lacey had a good bunt, which was an error on the first baseman. Not sure what that whole consultation was about. Home plate umpire puts the mask on.
The catcher, Jack Gorman.
Jack Gorman with a chance to put Tilden in the championship game tomorrow at noon. What will happen? Pascal, the pitcher, comes set. Checks the runner at third. Runner goes from first. Strike is called. Lacey now at second base. Byer at third. Nobody out. Gorman waits the pitch. Pascal checks the runners at second and third. He delivers. Strike two. If you have not been entertained by this game, you do not enjoy baseball. Pascal, the pitch. Popped up. In play. And a good job on the field by the shortstop. Perlberg for one out.
The pitcher, Jake Laquia.
Laquia will come in to bat with one out. Winning run 90 feet away for Tilden. Will they get it or will we go extras? Number 14 steps in, bat in hand. Pitcher versus pitcher. Chopper up the middle, and that's going to do it. Laquia. Game-winning RBI in the bottom of the ninth sends Tilden to the championship game tomorrow at noon. Wow, what a contest. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Right here at Jack Hackman Field.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people. what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of WBA State Tournament action here from Jack Heckman Field in Marshfield. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. In the words of Russell Crowe, have you not been entertained? My gosh, what a game. Came down to the bottom of the ninth, and Tilden pulls out the 6-5 win over a determined Cadott Red Sox squad. Tilden broke out early and led 5-1 after 2. And then Cadott held the bats quiet for Tilden until the bottom of the ninth. Red Sox won in the first, one in the third, one in the sixth, one in the seventh, and the tying run in the top of the ninth. And then a base hit single for Jack LeQuay sends Tilden in the bottom of the ninth to score Nolan Byer with the winning run to put Tilden in the championship game tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon versus either River Falls or Everest, which is coming up next. The winning pitcher, Jake LeQuay. Losing pitcher was Jalen Pascal, and I got to say something about Mr. Pascal before we sign off and Mike brings you the next game. Pascal pitched a brilliant job, did super. Third pitcher of the game for Cadott, and held them scoreless, got out of several jams, and until the ninth inning, and a couple of errors, and a solid base hit by LeQuay, puts the win in for Tilden. What a game. Whew. All right, for my excellent producer, Miss Bella Maurer, who can now finish up her lasagna. This is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Stay tuned as we end this stream to go to the next stream, which Mike, the master, Steinwagner, will bring you by play-by-play, and Bella will bring production. Final score, this is Joe Anderson saying final score, the Tilden Tigers advance to the championship game tomorrow at noon with a 6-5 bottom of the ninth win over the Cadott Red Sox. See you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening, and make sure to tune in to Mike, bringing you the last game of the night, Everest and River Falls. See you later.